Hello everyone, hello, and welcome back to Let's Play Resident Evil Remake 2. I'm of course a Black Shadow, and we are currently delving into the Tofu Survivors. Survivors, it should really be, folks. We've gone through 3 of them so far, the standard original Tofu, and last time through Konjac and Ryomochi. I could well be saying that horribly wrong. Which leaves two more for us to delve into, and the first one we'll be taking on today is Anin Tofu, who seems to be equipped with a few herbs and a gun that we haven't actually used in this game yet. An intelligence agent who originally acted as a negotiator, hoping to ease the bitter taste of medicine. Even now, he can be found using his negotiating skills to achieve a delicate balance between sweet and savory. Codename Anin Tofu, his knowledge is unending. Very good. So it appears that Anin here is using a weapon that, as I say, we have not used in this in this game yet. She's going to make this run a bit tricky.
This is Nighthawk. Come in, Alpha. Alpha, do you read?
Jeez.
Man, I thought you were all wiped
I bet
out.
these 5 like meet all the anime tropes in between them. Probably. Oh yeah, that's quite a few herbs. Okay. Let's go and make some herbs there, shall we? I'm actually going to max that in, because we shouldn't be getting poisoned. So, we have the M1911, which of course is the Leon B weapon, and the Quick Draw Army, the old Colt SAA, which I assume this is the weapon that you would get in Claire's game, or at least Claire B, I should say. This appears to also use 45 rounds, which is interesting. Like the grip, that's pretty damn nice. And we have ourselves 360 handgun rounds, which is not terrible. Also, it's not that great. And the one defense item, just one combat knife. So it's not amazing.
Guess there's no keeping
Not
down
amazing.
Huh. Relax. I'm headed toward the front gate of RE2. I'll pick you up there.
All right then. So let's go and see what this Colt's like. Okay, so you can hold right trigger and basically use it like a semi-auto gun. Although, reloading. Reloading's a problem. I didn't realize it was gonna reload like that. Well, you get to keep that knife, sir. Or probably not, because I'm probably not gonna reload the game. Right, that's a problem. Okay, so that is horribly, painfully slow reloading. That is. Yeah, that's not good. Done a bullet at a time? No speed loader. Oof. Okay, then. That's interesting. So I reckon what this is probably going to be, then, is a case of... probably you want to use the M1911 more generally speaking. Because the way the Colt reloads so darn slow... use that in a case of, like, if you need to punch a hole through something and then, like, reload it at a later point when you've... got a space to reload it at, if that makes sense. You know, when you've got like a few seconds, you can reload it on the run. But it looks like you're going to want to use the M1911 more mainly. There's going to be plenty of hitting and running going on, though. Bear in mind, I have no knife, so I'm going to take these hits on the chin. Chin? Maybe I should reword that statement. You know what I mean. Use a couple of herbs there. Just want to keep myself in fine instead of on caution, ideally. Right, so there's a fucker down here. It's like this dude. He's someone you could justify using the Colt for because he's in a shit spot. I don't know what the hell that guy in blue was doing. He had no chance of getting me. He just, like... I don't know what he was. If it was, like, football, some kind of heroic dive there? I don't know. But he gave me an opportunity to get out, which was very, very kind of him. Very kind of him. Alright, then. So this strategy here... This strategy seems to work pretty much fully here. I tell you what, given I'm doing all this stuff going on around, I think it is very likely I might well actually delve into trying to do... Oh, fuck me. That's bad. He hadn't gone far enough to run past him this time, so there wasn't very much I could do about that. I'm now poisoned. I've still got to get past him as well. I don't know what he's saying there. I don't know. We'll just heal and be done with that. At least that's the only place you can get poisoned, so... yeah. Whatevs, I guess. Wow. I thought he was going to go for me there. Fair enough. Now, the one thing this guy certainly does lack is he has no area of effect weaponry, like grenades or anything like that. And again, also, for that matter, you know, one defense item, one knife, which got lost within 20 seconds. So, that's also not good. So, there's going to be situations where we're just going to have to barrel through. A bit like, wow, that was quite good. Also, this could be bad. I might have to just be really, really clever here. And by really clever, I mean, wow. Oh, bullshit. I'm gonna get grabbed now. Ooh, I nearly did. It was worth making the run. Had the defense boost, so I figured, well, could be a lot worse, right? Seemed as good a reason to do it as any. That, and also, I have handguns. I don't really want to fight a lick of a handgun. That seems a horrible, horrible life decision. What the fuck am I going to do up the top of the ladder? Apart from cry, there may be crying up here. Colt and just hope to get some stuns. Oh, this is good. Nope. Oh, bullshit. Lucky. That was not a bad effort. That was not terrible. I tell you what, one grab, that's not too shabby. I was expecting, you know, tragedy there. Right, here we go. Ooh, that was uncomfortable. I might just have to tank a hit here. I might just tank a hit here from the Tyrant and just, you know, call that a day. And just saying, all right then. This is not a weapon set to do anything against the Tyrant. Ow. Yes, I agree with the with your sounds of scare and fear and dismay. I think that is totally justified. Oh yeah, that's where the Colt's good. Just to punch holes in situations like that. Ooh, yes, there you go. That's better, Shadow. That's what you gotta do. Pick those little headshots there and just stun and run. That was pretty good. More of that, please, Shadow. It's hard to do that, though. Especially, I think that's probably easier on a PC to make those sort of shots, or these sort of shots. Not an easy prospect. Alright, okay. So, same plan as before, folks. Nice and steady. Oh, shit. He's going to spawn at the top of the fucking thing now. Hi! Ow! And now I just get instant available for grabbing. And he can attack instantly. Wow, there is... And I'm going to get grabbed instantly. I got hit instantly again. Oh my holy god. Really? Wow. 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 What can you do? What the fuck can you do there? You just can't defend yourself. You can't do anything. I mean, especially he's just there and you get up, he punches you again the moment you get up. There's no, it's not like when you get grabbed and bitten, there's like a weird kind of second or so of grace for you to do something. There is not. Does not apply. So that's bad. All right then. So first we're going to do this time, we're going to make these, is we're going to unequip the knife. And we're going to keep that for later on then. If I get grabbed, I just get grabbed, I take the hit, and I move on. I need to keep that for, like, a time when I really fucking need it. Right, we're just gonna cult this first one. Wow. I was about to say, like, you're not down yet. You see the detail on that dude's beard? Very impressive. Fucking leg. Yeah, that reload speed is pretty horrendous on the fire there. I think the reason for that, oh, I know what the reason. Yeah, the reason for that is you can look up the. I've looked up the model for this gun in the model viewer. And the way the gun works is you don't actually take like you got like the cylinder, which usually keeps all the rounds in. And in a lot of revolvers, you can like push it out to the side and empty out the whole thing. You know, like a lot of revolvers have done in Resident Evil games. But the quickfire doesn't actually allow that. Goodbye. The quickfire, that doesn't exist. You have to like, it forces you to do it one bullet at a time, sort of thing, which is a weird design choice. If I was making a revolver, I probably wouldn't design it like that, but that's just me. How did that hit me? All of the size. Yeah, you're just going to take more hits in this because you just don't have, you know, crowd control is not really a thing you can do much about in this one. Especially when you shoot a dude in the head 4 times, 5, 6, 7, 8, and he refuses to go down. That's never useful. Go! Ooh. Nice. So there you go. Colt, the SAA. That is well, it's not single action because if it was single action, it would do a thing. It is a totally different gun. I don't call it Colt. Regardless, that is a situational one. All right, this one again. I don't know why the hell like that happened the way it did last time, and I just couldn't get around. Maybe I was just a bit unlucky. The one time it didn't come out quite far enough, and I just got caught there. And I was So where am I going to consider using the knife, Shadow? I guess at the outside at the end. That seems as good a place anyway. There's just a shitload of zombies, and I can't really defend myself very much against those. There's not much I can really do. I'm trying to think. What am I going to do with a knife? Very little. Especially if an Ivy grabs me. Obviously, I need the knife to... Oh my god, I've just realized there's a fucking hideous spot that's going to be coming up soon. Oh my lord, that's bad. The corridor outside the STARS office? That'll be bad. There's 2 Ivies up there. That'll be interesting, won't it? There you go. See? Isn't that life great when you're dumb? He's like, what? Oh, bastard. Now I'm going to get grabbed by you as a result. Oh, I should have done. Wow. It was due. He came into the room. He didn't get caught by anything. Don't know how he missed. Probably should have done. Probably. Definitely should have done. Very lucky. Run from here. As you say, you definitely don't need to lob a grenade in there. You can just run through it, but you can get hit sometimes, especially like with that grenade one. Right, here we go. Thread the needle. Boo. Boo, zombie. Boo. So rude. Boo. Boo, yes. Give me a chance to reload the gun at least. I'm getting it. Eventually, you're going to grab me, and I'm going to be really cross with myself. It's going to happen. Ooh, that was close. Went a bit sooner than I had intended. Right. How do you want to do this? I just got to take it here. Yeah, you know what? That's not too bad. It doesn't. I don't think that actually does that much damage, that attack. So, you know, whatever. Whatevs. I think he just took a swing at me. Go. Cool. Quick fire. Oh, bollocks. This is about to end tragically, everyone. Because I knew she was out there, and I knew she was just going to be right at the fucking door, waiting to make my life miserable. They're still trying to make my life miserable.
You're late for extraction. Heads up. Guys at the top just ordered a full cleanup on rack bins.
Not going too great, this one.
Kiss your ass goodbye.
Is that the worst shooting of this entire series? I think it is. It's gotta be up there, right? It's gotta be up there. That was disgustingly bad. I mean, I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed. At least I can use some damage resistance, potentially. Oh, unlucky. Again, I was literally smashing the triangle button there to go to the menu. The game's like, nah, you don't need the menu. I'm gonna get hit again here. Oh, I should have done. I should have equipped the knife. That would have been an idea. Bloody hell. I have no amp. I have no health items anymore. Right, I just need to work out what the fuck I'm gonna do here. Now, that you can do here is you can shoot these little orange bits. Tyrant's behind me, by the way, everyone. I'm dead. Just hit chain. Pure fucking hit chain. What the fuck do you do about that room? Good grief, that's bad. Especially with the tyrant right fucking behind you. If you have some time, you can shoot the points and you can stun them down and get through. But the tyrant's right behind you. So I'm going to have to deal with the tyrant. Oh my god. Right. So I think there's a mistake that I'm making with how I'm trying to do this. I'm kind of trying to like brute force / speedrun my way through this this whole basic run, but I don't think this is the correct way of doing this. Maybe like for people that have got more experience with like using this sort of weaponry, maybe. But for me, I don't think me trying to speedrun this is really necessarily the best way to do this. I think I'm going to be better off trying to be a little bit more. I don't know if methodical is quite the word I would use. But I think there is an argument to say that perhaps in a situation like this, I have got 360 handgun rounds. Maybe I should use them, you know? Maybe I should actually consider using them and attempting to defeat some of these bastards. Obviously, there are still going to be certainly some rooms where I think you've got 100% justification to speedrun. Well, you'll just book it through the room, but, you know, to be fair, I was making, you know, the supplies given to me, I was basically not really using the handgun, which isn't the right way to do this, because I think, especially when you do, like, the initial tofu run, you realise just how valuable and useful having defense items are in this game. It is incredibly powerful to have the knives get grabbed, use the knives to, like, you know, push them off you as well, get some breathing room. It's incredibly powerful. So I think doing this shows you and makes you realize that you need to, you need to use them. Oh, Right. So I've done the good part, which is I managed to at least kill the zombie. Well, down it. You stop trying to fucking do that. Fuck me. This is terrible. Oh my god. This is hideous. This is absolutely god awful. Ugh, that was horrendous. I feel you're better off taking a bit more time in this, is what I'm trying to say. There are places where I just don't think it's as valuable to run. This setup is just not suitable for trying to run through areas. Wow, he just tanked the fuck out of that. Really? You two, just stop what the fuck you're doing. Alright, I'm sucking at running through this. I'm starting to wonder, am I the worst player in history? It's a question that, unfortunately, I do not have a good answer for at the moment. This is not great. You see, the difference between this and, say, the one with all the fire rounds, for example. Now, the grenade launcher and all the fire rounds is obviously very powerful and can be used to, you know, obviously go to war and just kill shitloads of the zombies. But having the flame round grenade launcher is also a good weapon to just stun and shock enemies and just defeat them, you know, and push them out of the way so you can get through certain areas. Which, again, is, you know, crowd control is something that you simply do not have with this setup at all. You know, you need to basically try and one-on-one everything you're going to fight. Anytime you start having to deal with more than one enemy, you're in jail. You're in literal jail. Well, not literal jail, but you're asking for trouble. You won't get ganged up, especially because, you know, you only have one knife you can use once. That's a problem. And to be honest, the odds is that if you do get grabbed and you have to use that knife, I know it's got full durability, because well, you can use it a few times. Odds are if you get grabbed by something, it's going to be in a place where you want to get the fuck out of there, and you're not going to be able to get your knife back without expending a lot of resources, time, and most likely more health. So that is the problem that you have, I reckon. Yeah, so like a room like this isn't so bad. That's not so bad, because I've realised that it's actually not that bad to get through there. But anyway, that is the mob enemies. The moment you start getting ganged up on, like at the top of those stairs, good luck. Oh, wow, he missed. Oh, he's not going to miss this time, though. Oh, he shouldn't. Oh, he did. He swung early and missed. No, I didn't miss that time, though. And I'm going to get grabbed. How the fuck do you keep missing? It's like the third time now I've said, now I'm going to get grabbed by that specific zombie in that specific spot. And every time he's missed. I don't get it. I do not understand how that is possible. That is shocking. Yeah. Good job, zombie. Good job, dog. Invincibility frames, baby. Into there. Into there. Ooh, nice. Nice job, Shadow. Look at you being half decent at this game. Alright, then. Look carefully through here. Again, I don't think there's anything you can do too much with the Tyrant. I guess you could, in theory, just shove a load of quickfire rounds into his face and hope that it works. It might stun him. I don't know. I'll be honest, I don't really care to find out. I'm happy to take a hit and just, you know, call that a day. Ooh, that was a pretty vile shot though. Ooh, he nearly went and got me again. Shadow, why don't you just use the, you could have just used the big health amount, I suppose. Could have done. But then you want to use that one you get in here, probably. nice. Oh, we're gonna get grabbed. Fuck it. Just use the knife here. I reckon that's probably how you want to run that, is unequip the knife, and then, you know, that way you can basically choose the spot you want to use it, right there.
Heads up. Guys at the top just ordered a full cleanup on Raccoon City.
Yeah, great. That's really nice to hear. Wow, you do not want to play ball, do you, Mr. Zombie? Not even remotely. You just suck. Quietly. Right, quick fire. Let's go. Is he behind me? He's behind me this time. That's not terrible. Because I fear we're going to have a war with this tyrant. I think if I want to actually deal with those Ivies in the next room, I think I'm going to have to fight this dude. That probably sounds insane. It's because it is. What the fuck? Come on, tyrant. Right, I guess I could try stunning them from here. I guess this also works. The moment you run into the room, you sort of make the tyrant come after you. So you have to kind of do this from a distance. There you go. See, he's stunned. So yeah, do it from... This is actually not a bad way of doing it, actually. Do it from in here. Just try and be a better shot than me, right? That'd be good. Trying to find where the fuck this other spot of it is. The thing is, I can't see a damn thing. I don't want to go in because that's going to spawn the tyrant. Which is exactly what I'm trying to avoid here. Remember what I said about that was exactly what I wanted to avoid? You remember me saying this, right? Go, go, go. That works. So yeah, I think you just have to be methodical about that. There's just no quick way of going through that whole situation. You just gotta, you know, suck it up, basically. Pray it works. Ooh, it did. Nice. Wasn't confident about that at all. Okay, so well, we're through. I think that's a really bad room. I think it's a horrible room. But I think, yeah, if the tyrant is after you, I think you have absolutely no choice. And if they're both up, you just have to. You have to go in back into the previous room and just fight the tyrant and down him. I don't think there's any other way around it. Which is kind of a crazy thing to say. Oh yeah, they do come both sides. Oh god. So this has happened, everyone. By the way, tyrant's about to come in as well. He punched the zombie! Beautiful! He punched the zombie instead. Oh, God. Oh, dodged him! Nice! Good. Good job, Shadow. Well played. That was actually not too bad. I have some ability at this game. Would you believe it? Alright, we're just going to use that now. I suppose I could have ran through you and trying to take a hit or something. Let's just use it.
Punk, time's up.
He's like, get me out of here. I don't want to be here anymore. I'm like, I understand.
God damn it.
Right. We might have to have a bit of a pitched fight here, everyone. We've got the ammo to do this. Especially that G-monster. I think I'm going to have to kill it. I mean, it can't get me. Problem with my plan. Problem with the plan. The tyrant's here. I didn't realise he was going to come down the stairs like that. I mean, I guess it makes sense. Oh, really? You're going to ruin the quality of this tofu. And now I'm just getting grabbed. Masked on here. I kind of asked for this. I didn't realize the Tyrant was going to come down like that, though. That was impossible to know. Oh, this is so bad. Yeah, I can't react. I literally am not getting opportunities to do anything at the moment. Literally no opportunities to do anything. By the way, Ivies. I need to get grabbed by something that's not an Ivy to get past the Ivies. Which is kind of ridiculous, but that is where I'm at. Now, if you can think of a better way of doing this... Oh my god! Just got boxed in a corner there. You can think of a better way of doing this? Let me know. Love the amount of shits you gave about that. The answer being less than 0. Less than 0. Oh, I think we've made it, though. That was messy, everyone. That was pretty ugly. But yeah. Oh, right. Well, never mind about that plan. I didn't realise his coat was bulletproof. Things I've learned. Oh, that was
I wanted to meet
that
the
was
Grim
bad,
Reaper.
everyone. That was bad. Oof. That was harder than I thought it was going to be. Damn. Is that how you sell them? I think he's outside the gun shop there, actually. By the looks of it. Alright, then. That leaves one more. 1310. Yeah, I don't think that's too shabby. I mean, that's pretty tough to speedrun. It's just, you just don't have the weaponry for it. You're not designed to. Alright, then. The last one. The Golden Flan. The strongest intelligence agent who can keep it together when breaking apart. Made with just eggs and some of the finest milk and fresh cream for a silky smooth finish. Her sweet scent in the air makes people crave in a way that may not be healthy. It's said that even the dead will come back to life for her. Codename Flan. Danger lurks behind that sweet face. Good grief. Good grief.
This is Nighthawk. Come in, Alpha. Alpha, do you read?
What?
Man, I thought you were all wiped out. I've been trying to...
Dear God. How many? Wow.
Guess there's no keeping down the Grim Reaper.
Note. I have no health.
Relax, Mr. Reaper. I'm headed toward the front gate of RPD. Pick you up there.
I have no health, everyone. So we're in a similar spot to where we were if you think back to, whatchamacallit. If you think back to, the grenade one, where health is the utmost importance to protect. So I get a feeling in this run, just judging from the weapon we've got, we're going to get ourselves dragged into a lot of fighting. Which I don't mind. I mean, the spark shot, I mean, at least that's, if you land it, it should be an instant kill. And if you don't need to, I suppose you could just quickly stun it and run, if at a worst case scenario. But when the game gives you, 200 needle cartridges for a spark shot, you should probably be making healthy use out of it. Good grief. Look at those fucking things. What? Alright then. We've got an anti-tank launcher, which I can think of a few folks that could be used on, as well as a minigun. This might be a good run for the minigun. Dogs. if you would like to know how satisfying it is to use a minigun against dogs, just imagine. All right, this is delicious. It's almost as delicious as this plan, I'm sure. Why did I run? That was poor. You as well? There we go. But yeah, I think you are 100% justified in going to war. This setup here, with the fact you got no health, you're gonna have to do a lot of fighting. You're gonna have to kill a lot of enemies. I don't think there's any particular way around that. So that is going to require some clever and intelligent use of the spark shot is the one thing that you'll find. You need to make sure you give yourself enough room to use it effectively. But you're going to have to kill a lot of shit with this. Oh! I just realised. So holding L2 is enough. All this time I've been doing this, I've been holding R2 to fire. So that was a mistake I've been making. I don't need to aim the gun. Huh, okay, that's good to know, I guess. I've been holding R2 just like, fire, kill it, sort of thing. Yeah, we're already down to yellow fine, so that's not great. I can certainly go to war with the Tyrant at least, which is what this is for. As well as in the last area, we can go to war with the G Mutant and like all the IVs, which is also probably what that's for too. I don't know how effective an anti-tank launcher is against poison IVs. I suspect it's probably not a bad weapon. I'd probably give it like, probably it's like a 6.5 out of 10, I'd reckon. Small estimate. Also remember, we have also got our 2 flash grenades. I've deliberately unequipped them, just to, fuck's sake, get through the door. Get through the, thank you. Yeah, I've deliberately unequipped those, because again, you've only got limited defense items. You want to, I think you're better off unequipping them, equip them later on, or use them somewhere later on where they've just got more value. I would reckon. Right, into here. Try the old path. Which angers... Oh, that is beyond rude. You cannot comprehend how rude that is. Not happy. Right, I might, I think you're gonna have to die. Yeah. I feel 100% justified in that. I was tempted to spark shot it, but the spark shot is... It's obviously very useful. But I think against moving targets, especially something like a lick that can move damn fast, it's just... I think you're able to just get the minigun. You got plenty of ammo for it. 400 shots. It's quite a lot. I've certainly taken more damage by this point than I wanted. This is... Yeah, I might get forced into some fighting here. The problem is, especially when we get to the police station, the timer will eventually get back up and he'll go for you again. So you don't want to get too bogged down in conflict. That you may be forced and have no choice. This could be interesting. Although I say that, I have got one of these, right? Why is that? Figured I'd take a page out of Hunk's book there. Seemed wise. Right. I could go to war with the liquor. I don't think it's necessary. However, we're going to be needing this. Which looks absurd, by the way. With you... Oi! Someone had to pay for that damn door. I'm sure he's got insurance on that. Right. You. In the face. Yeah, that was pretty good as well. I highly agree with that statement. That was fun. You need to do that again. You know what? What happens if I just try running around? Can I run around? Oh, it's blocked off. Of course it is. Just pick up 4 from our 4. Yeah, I could try running around again. As it turns out, minigun. It's pretty good at headshots. It's pretty good at headshots, everyone. Oh, you mother... Whoa, what was that turnabout?
Heads up. The guys at the top just ordered a full cleanup on Raccoon City, so move fast, or you can kiss your ass goodbye.
Is that what? Oh, yeah, that's good. That is good stuff. Right. Liquor. Oh, well, you didn't care about those shots, did you? Does a lot of damage, you just don't recoil. I think he's upstairs. Fucking hell. Goodness gracious. That was a shot. That was a trickier shot than I think might be a bargain there at first glance. Didn't have much of an area to hit there, and he was moving. Right, we'll electric shock these fuckers, because this seems to be rather effective. Now, I'm on danger. That's annoying. Taking some sloppy damage. Which I guess will happen. It's okay. But yeah, again, you got shitloads of weaponry, so you could probably, again, you could take on even more enemies than this if you fancied. Would you... Thank you. I can't risk running now because I'm on danger. I don't have the safety net, so I'm forced to go into fighting, which means the Tyrant is behind me, everyone. I think this is worth pointing out. He is behind me somewhere. I don't know how effective the minigun would be against him. I'd have to go for headshots, I think. Probably. Yeah, there he is. Oh, this next room... Do I consider using a rocket launcher in this next room? I think I'm about to do this, everyone. This seems like madness. Fucking hell. Good grief. I mean, it worked. Don't get me wrong. So slow. Tyrant he is around. He is around. There he is. He's not a million miles behind. That's uncomfortable. I might have to fight the Tyrant, everyone. I think I'm going to have to fight him and down him before we get to this last area.
Punk, time's up.
I have a plan.
I'm not going to just leave you.
Ooh, yikes.
God damn it.
Let's do this. To war! Get back here! There we go. Good. Right. We need to down him. Because we're going to have to basically fight our way through here. Running, not an option. If the Tyrant's not after us, I can fight. If the Tyrant is after us, then I'm dead. Right. I'm going to do this deliberately. Because what I'm going to look to do is I'm going to look to lure all the enemies to this gate. I've got to keep an eye out for that. Now, as we know, at least the spark shot is very effective against the G adults. Fuck. Not how I planned this to go. Right, we're going to have to minigun our way out of trouble now. To war! I'm dead. I don't see how this can go well. I do have a flash grenade. I forgot about this. Go! Oh, it's not affected everyone. Oh, I'm dead. No, I don't have another one. Oh, damn it. I mean, it was coming, right? There's only so long I could try and avoid it. It was gonna happen. Piss. Piss and vinegar in heavy, heavy amounts. Ugh. But that's what you gotta do, I think, sometimes. When you're in these situations, I mean, well, the first thing you need to do is not lose so much fucking health at the start. That is for sure. It wasn't a great start. I reckon you need to be getting into the police station. I reckon in green, in like yellow, fine. I reckon if you're in caution, I think the margins are too small. I think there's just it's just asking too much to do. And again, you've got the weaponry to kill shitloads of stuff, as it showed. Yeah, it's much like the one we just did. The weapon setup I do not think is particularly well designed for even considering doing any kind of running. In any respect, I just don't think it's just not there. You have to be a bit more methodical about things if you want to survive. I imagine there's probably all sorts of videos of people doing like doing this and no damage and like beating the game in like 2 minutes or something. But you know what? I'm not that person. I don't do this. I don't do speedrunning. Look at my main game. That was officially 11 hours. So, this is very out of my element, which is why I don't really do. It's like knife runs. When I do knife runs in main games, it's just something I don't really do. Can I see the enemies from here? No, they haven't actually spawned yet. Okay, interesting. Because if so, I was going to have some shots of them from out here. But they don't actually exist there, so... Get the Gatling gun out there. Go. Really? 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 Not happy. I reckon you need to get through this room almost without getting hit. Which is hard because you can't really see what you're doing. Because the fucking tofu is so fucking huge. I just shot that out of midair, everyone. Fuck. There's more. Well, I guess I'm here now. I should have unequipped this. That was my mistake. That was totally my error. But I suppose, well, it got me out of trouble though, didn't it? I guess. I feel like things could have been better. I think he was headbanging to music, everyone. He thinks it was a rave party and everyone was invited. It's probably not a very pleasant experience. I'm not gonna lie. Electrocute these suckers. They're safe. Unless you're going for pure speed, in which case I would recommend do a different tofu, which is more suitable for speeds. Just kill the enemies. The game gives you shitloads of weaponry. Use it. Use that to make up for the fact that you don't have any health supplies. Which, understandably, believe it or not, is a bit of a problem. Pro tips 2019. Right, okay, so we've done this bit a few times now. This bit isn't so bad. So the first time we did this with Hunk in that, I was like looking at everything, oh my god, what am I going to do here? I might get grabbed. Ooh, that was sloppy. I went too far away there. A bit lucky. But I think I'm going to have a few goes, I reckon, at Hunk and the Ghost Survivors, and we'll see what kind of times we can get on those. Why not? We'll push the boundaries, everyone. Push the boundaries. Yeah, that'll be fine. Don't need to kill you. You're once one of Hunk's colleagues. That gives you a pass. Do I fight through this room I'm coming up to? Generally speaking, I've been able to run through it safely, though. I think I was unlucky. I just happened to get caught on the leg by something, so... I'm going to back myself here. Which was nearly a mistake. very nearly a mistake. Ooh. Got away with it. Right. Scumbag. There you go. So it does kill the liquor quickly, but it doesn't even remotely stagger it. The bullets like almost like pass through it. It just like, it kind of like doesn't even bother registering them. Kind of weird. Definitely a thing. Okay, so that's that. So we just gotta get through the garage now. I'm at the target I set though, and that is well, at the moment we are, and that is getting to about this section on yellow fine. I think is okay. I don't think this is too bad. Just gives you a bit of margin. Problem especially, it's like well, I think with any run really, if it I think if you're getting to any one of these runs, I'm gonna have no flash grenades by the way, everyone. This is a thing. You know, if you get to any one of these runs and like you're at that end area already on danger, you're gonna struggle to make it. You're just gonna struggle. I could possibly consider saving the flash grenade, but that works. We'll just go with that. That's fine. Especially, there's a lot of zombies getting up that are spawned like effectively behind you as well. So we don't really want to be getting into a fight there, because then I'm gonna have to like fight a shitload of things. I wonder, can I get past this tyrant? Shooting him in the head with the Gatling gun proved to stun him really effectively, so maybe we don't even need to use the rocket launcher here. Perhaps we can save this. I know, right? Yeah, that's effective. I'd almost say super effective. Almost. Not quite. Let's get it. Still got to aim for the head already with these fuckers to kill them quickly.
What the hell, hunk? You're late for extraction.
I thought it was going to be a problem, and then he wasn't.
Heads up. Guys at the top
Yeah, it works.
full cleanup on Raccoon City. Move fast, or you can kiss your ass goodbye.
Right. Quietly. And if douchebag McGee wants to spawn behind you, then good. If not, then don't worry about it. Nope, he's going to go up top. So going to need a good shot here. That, not quite what I had in mind. But sure. Sure. Oh, fuck. He's not down. Oh, my God. I thought he was down, and he was like, no. You're not who I am. I'm like super zombie. I take miniguns for a day job. I'm like, what? Right. Electrocute you. Electrocute you. That is really pretty good. Okay. We've got a good chance of doing this, everyone. We have a good chance. We got some weaponry. Well, attempt to use it at least. Right. Do I still want to use a rocket launcher in this area I'm about to head into, just to burst through the door and just get the fuck out of there? I think I'm going to need to, given what's happened before, and the tyrant is now in pursuit again. I think I just do this. And again, given the fact there's you know, zombies coming in from behind as well that just spawn all of a sudden, I think that's the right decision. Just to get through there. You get bogged down, it's just... With the tyrant too. Bad times. Shut up down there. Please. I'm trying to speak to the viewers. You're interrupting. Don't do that. Ooh! He nearly caught me. That would have been probably a run ender right there. I'd have been fucked. Poisoned and all. Oh.
I'm not gonna just leave you.
Right. We're going to do the same thing again here, folks. We are going to have a fight with this dude. We're going to down the tyrant to get, and then we're going to clear out a bit of space just to get him away from being behind us. I think this is fine. I can justify this. Wow. 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 Well, you showed me, didn't you? You showed me. Darn it. Not happy. Right, let's kill you. I'm trying to draw the Geodog nearby, basically, is what I'm looking to do, so I can electrocute him. And then we've got rocket launcher shots, and we just use that to just bust through the other side. Oh! Well, you suck. I think the tyrant's up, everyone. We need to go. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. That was good. That was so good, you don't even know. Yes. Yes. Oi! I didn't say you could get up, you bastards! Especially in case he decides to get up. Oh, there he is. Come on then, you punk. Let's have a fight. Yeah! How do you like that, scumbag? That was fun. I enjoyed that. Probably too much. Let's get out of here, kids. We're done. Oops. I know. Rescue is here.
I wanted to meet the Grim Reaper.
Sometimes you gotta get a bit of retribution, everyone. It's probably where it came from, I imagine, folks. It's probably where the fuck it came from. Birkin! Ah, good stuff, good stuff. Alright then, so I think that's gonna call an end to this video. For sure. Bit of a longer one, but hey, I don't mind. You know, when you delve into this sort of crazy stuff, you never quite know quite what's gonna happen. So, what I reckon we're going to go ahead and do, or when I say we, I of course mean I, is with all this this bit of practice and that undergo, and you know, and all this sort of stuff going on, I think we're going to have a bit of fun, folks, in the next couple of videos. I think I am going to return to the Go Survivors. These times, they're just not quick enough, are they? They look like trash. Look at this. 10 minutes, 9 minutes, 13, 11, 10, 21 minutes. What's even the point of living? So, I reckon next time, folks, we're going to have a little more of a delve into some of these, especially because I did enjoy them. I think they are good. I think they are well worth a couple of replays. The music, I quite enjoy them too. We're going to have ourselves a dive in a couple of these, and I reckon we're going to be starting with Mr. Gendo himself. 10 minutes? I think we can make 10 minutes, right? See you then.